All right, good Wednesday morning, everyone. Thanks for stopping by for a quick check of your forecast. Hope you guys are doing well out there. You may want to take the rain jacket with you, especially if you live in the southeast panhandle today, because we are going to have a soggy afternoon. Again, we've got a few showers just outside of the area at the moment. But we'll have a better chance as we move into the afternoon hours for us to see some rain across at least portions of the Texas Panhandle. Not everyone's going to see it today, but some of us certainly going to benefit from what I think is going to be a pretty good soaking for a few spots down in the southeast towards Childress, Wellington, and Paducah, which we'll get to that in terms of your forecast totals here in just a second. Here's your Viper radar right now, and water vapor imagery overlapped on top of it or overlaid on top of it. You can see a few showers moving through Levelland and Lubbock's area right now. Those headed up in the direction of Childress and Paducah. You guys could see quick hitting showers here within the next couple of hours. Right now we've got some moisture over the panhandles and some cloud cover, but really no rain to speak of as of right now. Looks like it's a little damp down there right now in Childress. Again, looks like the roads are okay for the most part, but they do look a little glossy. You may have a little mist in and out of the area right now. Hey, David and Kim, thanks for tuning in this morning. Temperatures are in the 40s where we have the cloud deck stuck over the panhandles. We're below freezing, though, up in the north, up towards Boise City. They're at 28 right now, and winds are very light, around 5 miles per hour. So some of us have a wind chill down below freezing. Most of us don't, though. Hey, Woodrow, thanks for tuning in. So you may need the light jacket this morning, but we should briefly warm up into the low 60s by lunchtime. And after we see the rain start to move through, you're going to kind of see those temperatures continue to just steadily drop through the rest of the day today. But high temperature probably around noon today. We'll be in the 50s this afternoon. Hopefully you sent the kids off with the rain jacket because they might be using it on their way home. I think between 2 and 5 will be our best chance here in Amarillo for some scattered showers moving through the area. Again, let's put that computer model into motion. You can see a few showers going up there along Highway 60. Again, this is really going to be probably southeast of Highway 60 kind of rain event. So if you're northwest of Highway 60, it's a good chance you're either going to be on the edge or just on the outside looking in. But I think from Clovis up to maybe Canadian, including places like Borger, Amarillo Canyon, I do think we'll at least see a few passing showers through the area, which would at least get us to maybe 1/10 of an inch. And then we could see some localized spots getting to a 1/4 inch or so. Where we do see a few showers train over the same spots. But most of the heavy rain staying in the southeast towards Childress and Paducah there on the southeast corner of the Texas Panhandle. As we move into your Thursday morning by midnight, we will start to see the showers move out of the area. May see a few lingering drizzle or some light mist across parts of the region, but that will clear out very quick. We'll have some breezy winds to start with on Thursday, but by 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, clear skies and calmer winds across most of the area. So here's our forecast rain totals on our Barron computer model. Again, you can't take these numbers for gospel truth, just in general. See where most of the heavier rain falls. It's down in the southeast. I'm not going to rule out seeing a 1/4 inch along Highway 60 in some spots. So Clovis, Hereford, Friona, Amarillo, Pampa, Canadian. I know our model's showing you less than 1/10 of an inch right now. Measurable rain, we do think that that's likely. In terms of us being able to cash in on maybe a month's worth of rain, it's kind of a question mark right now. Most of that should stay off the cap rock, but I do think there may be some spots along Highway 60 where we do cash in. Hey, Lori, thanks for tuning in, and Tina and Tamisha. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Yes, Childress is a little damp. Well, that's good. You guys are already cashing in on some moisture. So precipitation chances look like this. 90% for Childress and Paducah. We'll include Wellington in there as well as maybe Kittiquay and Turkey. 80% chance for Silverton. 70% for Shamrock, Clarendon, and Tulia. Claude at 60%. Canyon, Happy at 60%. Pampa and Amarillo at 60%. And then 50% for Canadian, Borger, Hereford. 40% for Clovis. Portales 40%, Vega 40%, 30% for Dumas. Once you kind of get past Dumas, I think you'll start to really miss out on a lot of that moisture. Our next weather maker that we've been keeping an eye on, again, we've been kind of alluding towards this ever since probably Thanksgiving, about maybe the second half of December being a much colder portion of our time frame than the first half, which it does look like that will eventually verify. But this upper level low is going to take its time to move through the mountainous terrain in the western U.S., but will eventually get swept up into the central plains as we move into the middle or late side of next week. So right now, it looks like probably Monday is going to be a very warm, very windy day as we have a surface low develop to our north. That unfortunately means no rain for us, no snow for us, just a lot of wind and probably some fire weather concerns where we miss out on the moisture for the next 24 hours. So probably the northwest panhandles looking at least elevated fire conditions as we move into next week. And then once that low kind of gets continues to get pushed up towards Chicago, we get on the backside of it, we get the north flow at the surface, and that's going to push all of that very cold air down here, down through the plains. So we're expecting below normal temperatures probably as early as maybe Wednesday or Tuesday of next week, and then we'll see that kind of continue for about a 7-day stretch where those temperatures stay just at or maybe below normal. So your high of an average 50 degrees is probably going to be the cap at about as warm as we get late next week. We'll see probably a lot of afternoon temperatures in the 40s, maybe even some high 30s. And then our low temperatures, a few models saying we could even dip down close to 10 degrees for some morning lows occasionally late next week. So it's going to get cold as we move into your third weekend of December. So here's your highs for today: 62 in Amarillo, 59 in Hereford, 60 for Clovis, 63 for Tucumcari. Lows will dip into the 40s tonight. Again, the cloud cover should help keep us on the milder side today. I don't think anyone falls below freezing. And then for your highs tomorrow, unseasonably warm again, but that will change once we move into the second half of next week. Again, you can see our normal high is 53. Tuesday, our normal high is probably going to be around 52, 51 degrees. So probably either average or below normal weather, just depending on how quick those pair of fronts get here next week. Fire weather concerns right now on Monday, broad brushing it. Right now we don't know the exact location for that, but thinking that the northwest panhandles are probably going to be the ones that are best favored for fire conditions on Monday. And then we will be very windy on Tuesday as well. A lot of models saying winds will probably gust up to 50 and even 55 miles per hour in the first 2 days of next week, and probably breezy on Sunday. But again, we're going to get some rain today. That'll hopefully tamper some of our fire concerns next week. It does look like if you're southeast of Highway 60, you're going to be best favored, especially towards Childress, Memphis, Paducah, and Wellington. That's all I got for you guys. Enjoy the soggy afternoon, and I will see you in a few hours.